I love sports, and I'm sure most of you guys do too if you clicked on this video. Now, one thing about sports games is that there has been a major decline in sports games over the past 7 or 8 years. And this all started back in 2012. Now, today we're going to get into the problems with sports video games, my thoughts on what the problems of next gen will be, and how we got here, and what we can do from here, which I don't know what we can do from here, to be honest. Other than that, I would like to plug my Madden Mobile League because I started one today. We have 5 people right now, and I want to get a big league so we can get some tournaments and stuff going. It's going to be a great time. So it's going to be at Decaf Nation. If you guys want to join that, I would love if you did. But yeah, other than that, make sure you like and subscribe to the video, and let me know down in the comments your thoughts on what I'm talking about here today. So to really get a look at what this problem is and where it came from, we need to go back to 2012 when Madden 13 came out and all of the problems that came with it. Now, Madden 13 was the first instance of Ultimate Team. Now, Ultimate Team in itself is not a problem, but I feel like Madden 13, when they implemented Ultimate Team, really exemplifies the true problem. Now, in Madden 13, they took out career mode, most of the features in franchise, create a team, the soundtrack, the ability to port your NCAA player over to Madden, and just tons of other things. And it was basically booty, is what I would say. It was a booty game. And that right there, I feel like, exemplifies the entire problem. Because Ultimate Team in itself, though scummy and greedy, is not a problem. What is a problem is when you take everything else out and focus on Ultimate Team, right? Like my team in NBA 2K. NBA 2K has its own entirely different problems, and we're definitely going to talk about that. Just you wait. But my team in 2K is not that big of a problem because they didn't take out everything else to just focus on that, right? There's other things, specifically my player, which that's going to be a big focus in this video as well. But the fact that they take everything out and put in Ultimate Team, I feel like really in the future, looking back on this generation of consoles, is going to exemplify what this generation of sports games represents, right? A complete lack of focus on gameplay and other features, and just entirely shoving towards Ultimate Team. I'm going to prove my point here that most games, have just evolved into basically only Ultimate Team. And right now, I'm going to boot up Madden 20, and I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to show you guys, and I guarantee there's going to be an ad for Ultimate Team. I guarantee it. I haven't played Madden 20 in like 2 months. I promise this is not cheating. I'm just going to open it up once, and then there's going to be an ad. And if there's not, I'll just tell you guys truthfully. But I'm sure there's going to be. So let's go check that out real quick. All right, here we go. Let's take a look here. I'm loading it up here. I apologize if the audio's bad. I haven't fixed the mix. I haven't played in a while. The last time I played was the Noah Storm series. You can go check that out if you want. If you guys want a return of that, I'd totally be down. Because, I don't know, that was kind of fun to make. Nobody was just really watching it, so I stopped. But maybe I'll bring it back. I don't know. Alright, let's see. It's loading up. Loading up. No way. Impossible. Impossible. We don't even have an Ultimate Team ad. Of course we have another ad for a different game, but no Ultimate Team ad. Man, it's got to be a first. It's got to be a first. Who would have thought? Honestly. Incredible. Just absolute scenes here for Madden. Can't even believe it. A big round of applause for EA. They have to have some ads, but they don't have their Ultimate Team ad. Big round of applause. So huge scenes there, obviously. First time ever that's not happened. I'm impressed. But still, anyway, you guys get the point. I told you guys I wasn't gonna lie about it, so I'm not. But that's what we got there. So basically, all of these games have been just focusing on Ultimate Team, with the exception of one. Now we get into NBA 2K. Now NBA 2K has had some absolute bangers and some absolute monstrosities. They implemented the My Player mode, which My Player mode is revolutionary for gaming. It's not only an incredible career mode, but it's a social experience with great online multiplayer, however terrible servers. That's why I never play 2K, because the servers are so bad I can't even get through a park game. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. However, My Player, despite being amazing in concept yet again, still is very pay to win. Now, people don't really talk about that much, right? People don't talk about the fact that My Player is pay to win that much, because it's a really fun game mode. It's a great time to be with your friends. But to be competitive, you really either have to grind for hours on end or, pay. And that's just the way that it's going to be. That's not going to change. But recently, 2K has become a little bit too greedy, right? They just have straight up ads in their games in the form of unskippable commercials, or, for example, this one, which I absolutely despise. This is so annoying. Like, after this game, for example, that I played, this career mode game, I got a cutscene, and you're on a plane when Ronnie approaches you, and it is the cringiest thing ever, and I hate it. I wanna commit unspeakable acts during this cutscene. But Ronnie comes up to you and is talking all cringy, and you get a nice, sweet release of a little option, and it says either be polite or continue to talk to Ronnie, or drown out the sound with the wonderful noise-canceling wireless headphones of Beats. This is just blatant ads. There's a difference between one thing that this game does, which is have endorsements that push your career further and make it more immersive and in-depth, and just straight up pandering. Like, the shoe deals are great. It's a bit of advertising, but it deepens the career mode and gives you a better experience overall. That did not give me a better experience. That was just straight up ad placement, which there's a lot of that in this game these days. That's still not that big of a deal, but so this is where we're at, and it's being praised because it's fun to play, which is okay. It's fun. I play it. I actually don't play it that much because the servers are terrible and I can't, but it's a good time. Now, other companies, specifically probably EA, are catching on to this, right? And this is happening more and more. It happened in NHL, which I actually don't play. I'm not really a big hockey guy, and there is an anecdote that goes along with this, but they have the CEHL, which is, it's basically like the neighborhood but for hockey. It sounds fun. It sounds like a good time. Now, I haven't played this, so I can't speak a ton to this, but while I was doing my research for the video, I found out that was a thing, and it made me want to buy NHL because it sounds great, right? It sounds like a great time, but I think that we all know that when you kind of get into it, it's not quite as great as they make it sound like in 2K. But that's a thing. That's a feature that it has, and it's a big box feature that makes you want to go out of your way and buy the game, even if it isn't in practice all that great. Now, it started with NBA, it moved over to NHL, and just now, in 2020, are we seeing an absolute explosion of these type of game modes. The reason I got this idea was I found a video on YouTube talking about the yard in Madden 21. And it came out on Madden Mobile, I believe today or yesterday. And basically, you make your own avatar and you play through stuff. Now on Madden Mobile, it's just you make your own avatar and play through a story mode or whatever. It's kind of bare bones. But in Madden 21, you're going to have your own player that you can upgrade, get cosmetics, play online in special, smaller team modes that are designed to be more fun and arcadey with your friends. Cosmetics galore, upgrades galore. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, does that sound familiar to anyone? Yes, it does. It's the park. It's the park, but without the free roam. It's the exact same thing. And since it's the first year of it, it's going to be way more bare bones than the neighborhood. But I feel like that's kind of what it's leading up to. This is going to be kind of like the 2K17, it feels like, of this thing for Madden. I don't know. See, the problem lies within the fact that I know this is going to be a problem, but the fact that they have that feature makes me want to buy the game so bad, and I'm probably gonna. I didn't plan on buying it, but then I found out that was a thing, and now I want to buy it. And I know I'm part of the problem here, but I just can't stop. I want to buy it so bad now, because that sounds so fun, and I know it probably won't be. It's going to be pay to win. It's going to be. I can't confirm that it's going to be, but it's going to be. I could be wrong. I was wrong about the Ultimate Team like 5 minutes ago. But that's just how I feel. I feel like it's going to be, but I still want to buy this game. And the fact that people want to buy it for that is going to make more companies do it. PGA 2K21. It's coming out August 14th, I believe. It might be later in August. I can't remember the exact day. But no, it's not coming out August 14th. It's like the 28th. UFC 4 is coming out on August 14th. But PGA 2K21, I'm a big golf guy. I play golf all the time. I'm not a huge fan of golf video games, but it sounds like it has an awesome course designer, which is a great feature that I'm excited for. But it also has my player, and I'm excited for that too. And I'm probably going to end up buying it. But that I don't know how close that'll be, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty freaking close to the park. UFC 4, and this is where it all comes together for me. UFC 4. Now, UFC 3 is a game that has basically two modes. It has career mode, and it has Ultimate Team. Now, if you know anything about UFC, it's not exactly a team sport at all. It's not a team sport, so the implementation of Ultimate Team doesn't even make sense. That's probably the most blatant money grab in an Ultimate Team game that I've seen, because that doesn't even make sense, right? But UFC 4 is getting rid of Ultimate Team, and I feel like this is the path that we're going on, right? It's getting rid of Ultimate Team in favor of my player, right? Now, it's going to be basically like your career mode is the overarching feature of the game, which is kind of how it is with 2K. Like, there are other features of the game, but it's basically mostly career mode. That's mostly what you're going to play, and my player and that kind of stuff. And so this game, you're going to be able to upgrade your fighter. You're going to be able to buy cosmetics. They said everything is available for purchase with real-life money. It's also available in-game. That sounds like it's going to be a grind fest, though. So, this is where I kind of feel like it all clicks into place here. Games, I feel like, are going to start, either getting rid of Ultimate Team altogether or kind of putting it on a lower scale in favor of my player. Now, my player is more exciting. It's new. It's a good thing until it isn't. Until it becomes the exact same as Ultimate Team, which I kind of feel like is where we're headed. It's different than Ultimate Team, but is it really? you're going to end up paying for stuff just to compete. It's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting, it's going to be colorful, but you're still going to end up paying. It's just another way for companies to take your money. And I feel like that is where the problem is going to be next gen. I feel like Ultimate Team won't be as big of a thing on next gen, and my players are going to be a much larger thing on next gen. So, I don't know. That's just my thoughts here on what I think the problem is with video games and where I think it's headed. Obviously, these are just my opinions. None of these are facts. They're predictions and opinions, and I would love to hear yours. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. That's about all I got. I hope you guys are staying safe. God be with you. Have a blessed and great day. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time.